Now, a few moments ago, we had a look at finding the equation of a line that passed through a point with a certain gradient, and we used y equals mx plus c to do that. In other words, let's choose a different one. Let's go 6, -3, gradient of -3 over 4. Let's choose that one. So I had y is equal to mx plus c, and I got 6 minus 3, and the m value was, in this case, negative, I got what, 3 over 4, -3/4. There it is. Choose a sharper pencil. Okay, here we go. So before, this is what we did. We said, let's take this and populate it with this information. In other words, there's the x value. Well, the x value was 6 as my x value. I'm going to put a 6 into there. My y value is a -3. I'm going to put a -3 into there. I don't know my c value, but I do know my m value, which was -3/4. So let's populate this with that information. So y, I got -3 is equal to m, which is -3/4, times x was 6 plus c, which we don't know. So let's go ahead and do that. So I've got 6 times this. Well, 3 6s is 18. So I've got -3 is equal to -18 on 4 plus c. Now, let's see. Well, I could just simplify this, or I could just subtract it from both sides. And I'm just going to use the calculator straight away. So I'm going to go -3, 18 over 4. Here we go. -3. And I'm going to add to that. I'm going to add 18 over 4 to both sides. Add 18 over 4. Because 18 over 4 and a minus 18 over 4 is 0, leaving me with a c. So c is equal to this figure here. And here it is, -3 plus 18 on 4. And we get 3 over 2. 3 over 2, or 1.5. So c is 1.5. So now I can write the equation. Y is equal to m, which is -3/4, -3/4 x plus 3 over 2. And there's my equation. Now, I could, however, use what's called the point gradient equation. Really useful to know. Here's the point gradient equation. So the point gradient equation looks like this. It's called the point gradient equation. That's the name of this thing. So here it is. It's y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So now I'm going to take the information I had before, which was 6, -3, and I had an m value of -3/4. And let's see if we end up in the same place. Let's see if we end up with the same answer. So I got y minus y1. What's y1? Well, here's my x, and here's my y1. So y minus y1, well, y1 is -3, so put -3 there, is equal to m, which is -3/4, times x, well, what's x? Oh, x1, here it is, x minus x1, which was a 6. There it is. So now we have to solve for c, notice. We get straight to the answer. Y minus -3 is y plus 3 is equal to, well, let's multiply all this out. -3/4 times x is -3/4 x, and -3/4 times -6 is going to be, and I'll just quickly do that on the calculator, -3, well, actually, we can see what the answer is, but we'll just do it anyway. Here we go. We've got -3/4 minus 6. So here it is, -3/4 minus 6, or was it? Hang on, wait. Times -6. So times -6, here we are, is going to equal 9 over 2. So I put plus 9 over 2. So all I'm going to do now is only to subtract 3 from both sides. Subtract 3 from both sides, and y is equal to -3/4 x. And I've got 9 over 2 minus 3. Let's have a look. 9 over 2 minus 3 is equal to 3 over 2. So plus 3 over 2. So there is my answer. Let's have a look at the other one we had. And we had, here it is, -3/4 x plus 3 over 2, and -3/4 x plus 3 over 2. So this one here, which is the point gradient equation, is another perfectly reasonable way of finding the answer. So let's have another go at that. Let's do a different one. Let's go ahead and say we're going to use, what else we got here? What's a nice one to do? Let's do E. -1, 0, negative a half. Here we go. So I'm going to have negative 1, 0, and we're going to have the gradient, and the m value is negative 1/2. So let's do that. So we're going to have y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So we've got y minus, well, y1, this is my x1 here, this is my y1 here. So y1 is 0. It's equal to m, which is negative 1/2, times x, and x is negative 1. Oh, sorry. There. No, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. This is equal to x. X stays the same. Y stays the same. Minus x. So I got minus, and x is, sorry, x1 is minus 1. There we go. Sorry, my bad. Let's see where we end up. So I've got y minus 0 is y. Negative 1/2 times x is just simply negative 1/2 x. And negative 1/2 times plus 1 is 1 times negative 1/2, which is minus 1/2. And there is my answer. Hope that makes sense.